So a couple of days ago, I actually heard somebody in the media basically say that the sky is falling on Luka Dončić, that Dončić might indeed actually be damaged goods. Boy, that particular person was so unbelievably wrong. I was going to do a podcast about it when I heard it in the first place, but I just decided to give Luka a little bit of space. And what happens when you give Luka Dončić a little bit of space? Well, he throws up a stat line like he threw up tonight. 32 points, 10 boards, 7 assists, and he actually played defense in the Lakers' 123-100 victory over the Denver Nuggets, as Dončić actually had 4 steals in the game. If anything, the sky has already fallen on the Dallas Mavericks, and it certainly fell on the Denver Nuggets in Denver tonight. You have to remember that the Lakers under LeBron James's, or I should say in LeBron James's era, have not done terribly well against Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Watching tonight's game in its entirety as I did, this was the first time I've seen Luka Dončić throughout the game actually look like a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. It takes time sometimes for players to adjust to a new surrounding and a new system. But I think for Luka, this was less about like the physical limitations. This was less about, did Luka forget how to play basketball? It's just crazy statements. This was really just about Luka actually warming up to the idea that he is no longer a member of the Dallas Mavericks, and he's actually now on a team with LeBron James. If you will, the Los Angeles Lakers do not have a Batman and Robin. They actually have 2 Batmans. I guess maybe they do have a Robin in one Austin Reeves. So this Laker team currently has 2 Batmans and 1 Robin on the team. And to say that trio isn't going to be dangerous in the upcoming Western Conference playoffs would be doing yourself a bit of a disservice. You have to remember that Luka Dončić put the entire Dallas Maverick organization on his shoulders last season and took them all the way to the NBA Finals. Who do you think is better today? A 40-year-old LeBron James or Kyrie Irving night in and night out? Look, as much as I love Kyrie Irving, and while I think the Dallas Mavericks were certainly a little bit deeper than this particular Los Angeles Laker team is, that is last year's Dallas Mavericks team, after Nico Harrison actually, got to give him his props, did a hell of a job at the trading deadline last season, bringing in Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, 2 absolutely great moves by Nico Harrison, but then decided to, if you will, scorch the earth and trade Luka Dončić away to the Los Angeles Lakers. And there certainly was a lot of criticism of the way Luka had actually played to this point. But tonight's stat line is basically the stat line that Los Angeles Laker fans should probably get used to for the next 7 to 10 years. You know, over 30 points, probably about 10 boards, somewhere between 6 and 10 assists a night, and a couple steals to just throw it in. Luka looked absolutely comfortable tonight for the first time with the Los Angeles Lakers, and I talked about the sky falling on the Dallas Mavericks organization. A bit of the sky fell today on the Denver Nuggets as well, but I think also a bit of the sky has also fallen on the rest of the Western Conference. Look, it is unfathomable for me to believe that I just saw Luka Dončić with LeBron James play in Denver and thump the Denver Nuggets. Look, Rory had 21 in the game. LeBron had 25, 9 boards and 5 assists. Hell, Jackson Hayes, well, we're not going to talk about his stat line because it wasn't quite that impressive. 4 points and 4 rebounds. But then there was Luka Dončić. We covered his stats already at 32, 10, and 7 and 4 night. And then there's the Robin of the team, Austin Reeves. You know, Austin Reeves this year is the Austin Reeves I thought we would see last year. It's just 12 months behind. Austin Reeves has absolutely made that step forward. 23 points tonight, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. We did a podcast earlier in the month on Austin Reeves being, if you will, in the vicinity of being an NBA All-Star. I couldn't quite come out and say Austin Reeves is at that point yet in his career, but he is indeed certainly getting very close to it. All right, that's it for tonight's NBA Rundown. As always, I'm Dave DeVaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.